Hello, well, it's peeing rain outside, so I thought I'd just give a little bit of info on the type of gloves and bonnets I like to wear on the hill. Yo! Okay, so let's talk a little bit about gloves. Here we can see a selection of gloves from the top is like the warmest down to the thinnest pair of gloves that I've got. This is just a wee selection I've kind of gathered up over the years. Some of them I don't even use because too warm. Like for instance, the Black Diamond mitts here, bought for the Himalayas. Took them, didn't even use them. They're pretty warm. In fact, they're super warm. This is the inner glove, the lobster kind of thing there, and then you've got the outer glove as well. Not very much dexterity, really for the super cold. You can't really work doing much rope work or Juma work with them. But these were the other gloves I took to the Himalayas, and I also wear them in the Scottish winter when it's really cold. They've got a brilliant warm inner glove and a nice outer glove that's not totally waterproof, but they're pretty decent. Do a lot of rope work with these as well. The bit I like about them the most is they've got these straps here, so you can take them off, put them around your wrist. You're not going to drop your glove, let it blow away, so you can eat some sandwiches, mess about with stuff, or like little tinkety kind of bits that you can't do with your gloves on, you can do with them. Next up, just got these not too long ago, last winter, the wee Rab Guide glove. These are good as well. Nice dexterity on them. They've got a little cord, not as good as the Hester ones on it, but still something. At least to keep you on your wrists. Good winter climbing gloves here. Another Bucksy pair of winter climbing gloves. Same again, same kind of cord. Rab again. Picked them up quite cheap just now because a new range of gloves coming out. And then these are the gloves in winter that'll stay in my backpack. Here's my emergency mitts. Black Diamond again. Same again. They've got an inner glove and an outer glove. It's just like kept in there with Velcro. I never really wear these apart for like I said, my emergency pair. It's usually sat in the bottom of my pack because obviously mitts are warmer than gloves. Yeah, so let's move down the line. These are like your go-to mid-range price gloves that are brilliant. Fleece lined, brilliant for winter walking, good for winter climbing as well. Really good glove, and they're not expensive as like those kind of ones. Moving down the range, we've got soft shell gloves. These are again good for walking, but they're a bit of a pain if you've got wet hands taking these gloves on and off and stuff like that. But some of the gloves as well, you'll notice have got like these red tags on the fingers. Good for putting a carabiner through and hanging them so they'll sit fingers up on your harness, so obviously rain doesn't go down inside your glove. Soft shell, I got these ones. These are just new on Dane. Fabulously good windproof glove here, and also they pack up into this tiny little stuff sack so they can fit in your bag. Hardly any weight in these. Brilliant glove, really good for taking on and off. Then you've got your normal kind of woolly glove that you don't really want to be wearing up the hills, but they're good for cutting about the street, stealing milk and stuff. Apart for the milk starts to smell the fingers and stuff like that. It's not too good, Ken, if you're stealing milk. Other kind of gloves you kind of get. These ones, I wear these on the bike a lot. Got good sticky palms for using your phone and stuff. Sending crazy text messages. Other kind of gloves you get, these are really cheap working gloves. You notice a lot of guys want to climb with these. Because if they're going through, you don't want to be going through gloves like these every couple of weeks when you can just buy these for 10 quid a pair and get wrecked. Then you've got like scrambling kind of, summery kind of gloves. These are good. Alpine kind of climbing. Good for doing rope work and stuff like that. And scrambly routes. And then these are like thinner inner gloves. that if you suffer with really cold hands, you could wear these under a pair of these or something like that, just as an extra layer, keep that heat in. Okay. Another thing when it comes to gloves is it really depends how cold you get, what activity you're doing. Like, you're not going to wear a pair of these hill walking in the summer, or let alone hill walking in the winter in Scotland. To be fair, it really depends on the individual. Price as well, these gloves are quite expensive, so okay, so the gloves that I'm kind of wearing for activities at the moment are these. 2 seconds, I'll just grab one from my assistant. So first up, I'll go for winter climbing. Hello there, yes! The minute for winter climbing, I'm trying to get the good use of these. If it's really cold, it's not that cold, I'll just wear these Ravguide gloves. Hestra Heliski, awesome gloves. Next up, winter walking. I'll either wear the guide glove or the Baltoro glove if it's going to be cold. If it's not going to be that cold, just for walking, I'll either have like the mountain equipment glove, excuse me, soft shell glove, or these windproof gloves. Same again, summer kind of coldish days, I'll have these on. These are absolutely epic gloves. Nothing to them, really lightweight, windproof, keeps your hands really warm. Easy to take on and off, even if your hands are sweaty, which can be a pain in the ass. And you've also got this little loop. You can tie wagon wheels to this loop, and then you can use it and you can hit people with it pretty good. And then that's kind of oh, one more thing. When I'm out in the summer doing a bit of scrambling over the years, just to protect the very soft hands, because I do so much washing of dishes, my hands are really soft, you know. Okay, hats. Excuse the mess on the floor. What kind of hats you wear? Personally, up to you. When I'm out in the winter, I only ever wear this mountain equipment hat. I find I run quite warm, so only if it's really cold, I'll wear this under my helmet, or for just general walking and stuff like that. On a buff, keep the neck kind of warm. I keep one of these in my bag for emergency warmth, in case something happens, along with my pair of mitts that I've got there. So these will stay at the very bottom of my sack for emergency use only. So obviously if you're sitting there in the cold, you're going to get very cold. So good to keep the face, everything warm before you get rescued. Some people like to wear these fleecy neck gaiters. Personally I don't. Or you can try and look really cool up in the hill with this kind of furry kind of hat, try and look like a Viking, run about shouting at people and stealing their wagon wheels. Magic. Or you get these kind of just normal woolly tammies for skiing or just walking and stuff like that, trying to look cool with a bobble on your head. You could walk about with a cup of coffee and just pee on people. That's what I kind of do sometimes when I'm skiing. Magic. Okay, so gloves and hats really just down to personal preference and obviously affordability. What type of activity you're going to be doing on the hill. Obviously you don't want to wear a pair of gloves winter climbing that's meant for summer hill walking, because you're going to get really cold hands, etc, etc. Well, any questions, just drop us a comment. Obviously this is my kind of personal look on gloves and hats.